Every winter, so many people struggle with one simple problem. Their plants suddenly stop growing, turn yellow, or die, even when they were perfectly healthy before. If this has happened to you, you're not alone. Winter is the most challenging season for indoor plants, especially in small apartments with very limited sunlight. But the good news is that some plants are naturally adapted to darker, colder months. They don't just survive in low light. Many of them actually thrive in it. Today, we're going through 10 winter-proof houseplants that stay green, strong, and beautiful, even when your apartment barely gets any sun. Before we get to the list, let's quickly talk about why winter causes so many plant problems. First, the days are much shorter, so your plants receive fewer hours of light. Even if your apartment has big windows, the overall intensity of light in winter is much lower. Second, indoor heating makes the air extremely dry, which pulls moisture out of the soil faster and stresses the leaves. And third, cold drafts near windows create temperature swings that many plants simply can't handle. But the plants in this list are built to handle exactly these conditions: low light, dry air, and inconsistent temperatures. Let's start with number 1. The ZZ plant. The ZZ plant is one of the toughest indoor plants you can buy. It naturally grows underground stems called rhizomes that store water, which means it can go weeks without a drink. It tolerates very low light, so if your apartment stays dim even during the day, this plant will still be fine. During winter, water it only when the soil is completely dry. One of the best things about the ZZ plant is that its leaves stay glossy and vibrant even when the air gets dry and cold. It's almost impossible to kill, and that's why beginners love it. Number 2 is the snake plant. Snake plants are famous for their toughness. They can grow in dark corners, survive cold nights near windows, and handle extremely dry air. They also help improve indoor air quality, which is a big plus during winter when we keep our windows shut. For winter care, make sure you don't overwater it. A small drink every 3 to 4 weeks is enough. Its upright leaves make it a great plant for decorating small apartments without taking up much space. Next, number 3. Pothos. Pothos is one of the easiest trailing plants you can grow indoors. It handles low light better than most vining plants, and it continues to put out new growth even when sunlight is limited. Pothos instantly makes any apartment feel cozier with its long flowing vines. The only thing to watch out for is overwatering, especially in winter. Cold soil stays wet for a long time, and pothos roots are sensitive to rot. A light watering every 2 to 3 weeks keeps it happy. Number 4 is Philodendron Brazil. This plant stays colorful even in low light, which is rare. Its green and lime-colored leaves brighten up dark rooms beautifully. Philodendrons adapt very well to temperature changes, so if your apartment gets colder at night, this plant won't mind. Let the top inch of soil dry out before watering again. It's a great plant for shelves, desks, or hanging planters in small apartments. Number 5 is the peace lily. Peace lilies are known for surviving in very low light. Even though they bloom less during winter, the foliage stays lush, full, and elegant. One unique thing about peace lilies is that they tell you exactly when they need water. Their leaves gently droop as a signal. This makes them perfect for beginners who aren't sure when to water. Just avoid placing them right next to heaters, as they prefer slightly humid air. Number 6 is the spider plant. Spider plants adapt quickly to seasonal changes. They handle darker rooms, cold drafts, and dry air better than most beginner plants. Another amazing thing about them is that they produce small baby plants called spiderettes, which you can propagate into brand new plants. If your heater dries the air too much, a light misting of the leaves once or twice a week helps keep them fresh. Number 7 is the cast iron plant. This is one of the most resilient plants in the world. It can handle darkness, neglect, cold temperatures, and inconsistent watering. If your apartment barely gets any sunlight during winter, this plant is a perfect match. It grows slowly but steadily, and it needs very little attention. Water it lightly once a month, and it will stay strong. Number 8 is the Chinese evergreen, also known as a glionema. These plants are perfect for adding color to your home during winter. They come in shades of green, silver, pink, and even red. They tolerate low light extremely well, but they prefer to stay away from cold drafts. Water every 2 to 3 weeks depending on your room temperature and how fast the soil dries. They're one of the best decorative plants for dark apartments. Number 9 is the parlor palm. This plant has been grown indoors for more than 100 years. It was originally popular in Victorian homes because it could survive in dimly lit rooms with heavy curtains. That's why it's still an excellent choice for winter today. Keep the soil slightly moist but not wet. Parlor palms add height and a soft tropical feel to any small apartment. And finally, number 10. Lucky bamboo. Lucky bamboo thrives in low light, and it's incredibly easy to care for. It can grow in water or soil, making it perfect for small spaces. If you keep it in water, change the water every 2 to 3 weeks to keep it clean. It's one of the most beginner-friendly plants you can choose for winter. Now let's finish with a few simple winter survival tips for all your plants. If your apartment is very dark, use LED grow lights for a few hours in the evening. Rotate your plants every 2 weeks so they receive light evenly. Reduce watering by about 30%. Plants absorb less water in cold conditions. And most importantly, keep them away from heaters or freezing windows to avoid stress. Which winter-proof plant will you add to your apartment? Share your favorite in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. And if you enjoy cozy, faceless plant videos, don't forget to like this one and subscribe for more weekly content to keep your plants happy all year long.